and maybe play for the national team. We'll see what happens.
So
Yeah,
Kevin Diks, can you tell me about your Indonesian background and your family?
yeah. My grandma, my granddad from my mom's side, it's called Bakarbesi. They are
Mm.
from Ambon. I've been to Indonesia 2 times now, and I even have tattoo on my arm from Indonesia,
Wow.
because it's my roots. It's where my family is from, and my grandma and my granddad, they are telling me a lot about Indonesia, and that we have to go back to the family, and
Mm.
that we have to visit them and see how they live, and yeah, and meet the family, of course. Yeah.
When did they come to Netherlands?
Very young, very young. When actually when there was the war, when they told
Mm.
the Indonesian people to help Holland with the war, my granddad and my grandma came to Holland because their parents came to Holland. So yeah, that's the moment they came to Holland and live in Holland, and still is difficult for them sometimes because my granddad almost every year he goes back to Indonesia, and
Mm.
my grandma is a little bit more difficult because they're separated now. But
Mm.
yeah, my granddad loves to go there, and he's actually building a house over there now. It actually started when I was 17, when I was in the first team of the Vitesse. I made my debut when I was 17 at Vitesse, and I played there for 2 years. Then I went to Fiorentina. At Fiorentina, I was more for a prospect player for the future. Even though I played 2 games for only 10 minutes, I was a little bit stubborn because I was young. I went to back to Vitesse to play. That didn't went so good, but I went, even though I didn't went so good, I went to Feyenoord. I played for a year. I did a lot of experience. I gained a lot of experience in a person and as football player. And yeah, I played Champions League. I played against big players. And then I went to back to Fiorentina, and I had a great preseason. I thought I was gonna play several matches, but the coach didn't really give me a chance in minutes. And then I got an injury, a bad one. Um, and then I went to Empoli, even though I was injured, and I didn't play there because I was injured. So I went to Belgium, where there's like a extern treatment place where you can have rehab. And from there I went to Denmark because I had to make a step down, because if you don't play for 1.5 years, you have to make a step down, and that's what I did.
Yeah, yeah.
And finally I've been starting playing, and then my potential is coming back, and I'm getting stronger and stronger. Yeah.
I saw some good players when you play in Rotterdam. One of them is
Yeah.
Van Persie, and he's played
Yeah.
and in World Cup and highest competition in football. What can
Yeah.
you say that you can learn from a professional athlete like him?
Yeah, he's a top athlete. He's a top professional. You can see how he arranges things and how he makes itself most easy to play football, and he's enjoying it, and that's the most important, I think. Yeah, of course, he was going back to Feyenoord to win prizes and to play for the club he always he grew up in. So yeah, I saw a lot. I talked a lot with him, and it was really nice to be with a Dutch legend like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And of course, you learn a lot from this kind of players, because you see how much quality they have. It's something special they have, and that sometimes I think you can't believe that you play with these players, but when you play with them, it's different, you know.
What do you like the most about when you visit Indonesia?
Yeah, the culture, it's like, yeah, I don't know how to tell, but the food is amazing. It's like, yeah, we say in Holland, it's gospel food. It's like Indonesian food, It's like very nice and very Asian, and I love that. And I even did tests for it. I have a dietist.
Mhm.
It shows in my DNA that I need Indonesian food, for example, that for football to recover better and to gain and muscles, and to be the best version of Kevin.
What food do you like most in Indonesia? From Indonesia,
Um, yeah, it's
fish type.
easy. It's actually nasi goreng. Actually, is the easy.
Yeah.
Like I love that. I can eat that morning, afternoon, and dinner. So yeah. And in Indonesia, I even did that, like in the hotel or something. I eat for
Mm.
breakfast. I eat nasi goreng. I don't know if you know that. You know papeda?
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
of
yeah.
course
Yeah,
we
you've
know
seen it,
about
never.
pindah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah. Sometimes I eat this, but it's like really sometimes when there's like
yeah.
a family dinner, then we eat
Mm.
this with fish or something.
What do you know about
Yeah.
Indonesia football?
I actually tried to look up more and more about it. First, I was really busy with my with getting into professional football, and of course, I knew about Indonesian football, and I know now I know more players. I know William Plum really well, and Milton Platja I know. So
Mm.
yeah, I get and Mark Klok I'm sometimes in contact with because I asked him some questions about Indonesia and yeah they're really enthusiastic about Indonesia and they really tell me a lot about Indonesia and I even follow like even it's hard to watch games of course because the games are on different times than of course when I'm playing and when I'm sleeping so it's different when I
Mm.
have training then the games are maybe there so that's difficult or I'm sleeping and then the games are there so yeah that's difficult but I watch live score I watch sometimes who is first and I look a lot in information if possible, like statistics and everything. And of course, I watch the league. Yeah.
What makes you think you want to play for the Indonesian national team?
I always said, I'm always open for it. I played for the Dutch national team like when I was younger,
Hmm.
youth teams. And yeah, of course, I have some kind of prideness, like it's my roots, I never forget where my ancestors and my granddad are from. So I'm always thinking about it, even though they didn't come to me yet about asking me. But yeah, I've Indonesian blood, and I'm always open for it, and I'm always open for talking. And we'll see what can happen. But I'm not saying I can play now, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, Indonesia, yeah, it's my roots. It's like my
Mm.
some kind of proud you have in yourself that you can represent a country and especially a country like Indonesia, and you can help them. Yeah.
Who is your big role in your right play?
Yeah, like my favorite player first was
Mm.
Dani Alves,
Oh,
Okay.
but now he's a number 10. So I don't know.
Attacking
I
full
had
mode.
like like Dani Alves was my number one, but now I look to these players like what's it called? I was looking also at Lam, but he also quit now.
Akan.
At Pavar, I'm looking at Trent Alexander-Arnold. I look like
Yes.
even though he's younger than me, but I really look like a
Great.
lot to his playing style because I think I'm a little bit like him in playing style. So even though he's younger than me, but I can still play
Mm.
like him. So that's the best reference I can say about my playing style. So yeah,
my last question for you is, what do you want to say to your
yeah.
fans in Indonesia?
That I cannot wait to meet them, and that I love their support. I can see it. I see it on social media. I can see it on everywhere. I really like it, and yeah, I want to give back to the people as quick as possible. So when a chance is there, I come back to Indonesia. I will meet the fans, and I will do whatever I can to, yeah, and maybe play for the national team. We'll see what happens.
Silahkan like, share, komen, dan subscribe. Jangan lupa klik tombol loncengnya ya.